Good well, well. I want to say evening. But welcome, Leos. Welcome to Keykey's Doorway. Let's see what your soulmate wants you to know for October 25th to October 27th, 2018. God, Gaia, God, Goddess, Mother, Father. What does Leo's soulmate, what does Mr. and Miss Leo's soulmate want them to know from October 25th to October 27th? What actions will Mr. and Miss Leo's soulmates will be taking for October 25th to October 27th, 2018? Masculine Leos. Your soulmate is thinking of leaving or traveling. Your soulmate is thinking of leaving or being led towards what truly makes them love who they are. Whether that be a new job, whether that be a new home, a new place, an atmosphere. Your soulmate is being led to start taking action and traveling to places they truly love that resonates with them. Even you, masculine Leos, you are a hunter and you know how to mark a territory by looking at your surroundings. Masculine Leos, you're going to be traveling to places that truly connect to the core of who you are, to that will of who you are. Female Leos, your soulmate is looking at or addressing the unrequited or unrequited love that they have expressed or have experienced with you. If you have not met your soulmate, then they are addressing having relationships that was unrequited to them. Not having a relationship that they truly feels are an image of who they are and a reflection of who that person is in one union. They haven't experienced that. So they're your soulmate, Miss Leo, Lioness, before they become your king or your queen, they're starting to see how to change that unrequited love into seeing what is required for them to feel love. What does it look like? But most importantly, what does it feel like? That feeling will give them words and objective and descriptions of those things. So they won't have to experience in this life with you unrequited. They have experienced that with you in their past life. In this life, they don't want to experience that. Leo, masculine Leos, your soulmate has seen you through travels, whether it be on a train, whether it had to be on a train. It makes me think of the Industrial Revolution when we were able to transport goods and transport things that we hold valuable to the next town over, or to next countries over, to countries over, overseas. You and your soulmate, masculine Leos, have both been business owners and movers. And if y'all both are business owners and movers, just like the female soulmates of the lioness, they are trying to figure out how to merge their travels, their love for travels, in a balance to any relationship that they hold sacred and intimate. They want a balance in this lifetime. And the actions that they're going to use to make that happen is first taking a step back, relaxing, whether that means taking a vacation again, if that means using what they love, which is traveling, to find a vacation, a retreat, to really unwind and to see how, yes, they love travels, but they don't want to have it feel stagnant and feel lonesome and feel like that's the only thing in life. They want to have a complete balance on that. So they're going to allow this time before making that decision. This time they're going to use while relaxing is when we relax, don't we think about the things that we truly love? And when we relax and we're in an environment that we love, like we're seeing that as the reward. That you and your soulmate are really good business people. But like any business people, you got to have a time to vacation, a time for an outlet, a time to retreat, a time to recharge your batteries. Even a lion, a masculine lion, a male lion, knows when to relax. And that's what your soulmate is trying to figure out too. They're also movers and shakers, and they're trying to figure out how to implement relaxation in their lives. That's truly important to keep both the love and the individual life healthy. And they're going to start using meditation methods to provide them answers. Female Leos, lioness Leos, your soulmate is becoming the now Knight of Water. Oh, and this is beautiful. Why? Because for a person to not have unrequited or unrequited love anymore, that means that they have to be emotionally honest with themselves and what they truly want, what they truly need, and what they truly cherish and love. So if your soulmate hasn't shown that side, now before they see you, they're going to be practicing that side on themselves first, outwardly. So they're going to be outwardly emotional, and they're going to be very protective of the direction in which they take their emotions. They're going to show their romantic side in their quest of how to have those requirements in love. And like the requirements is like meeting a challenge. So they're going to use these requirements as like challenges, like brownie points. Like if I do this to show that I require love, then I can be rewarded that. So when they get their soulmate, they can say, well, when my soulmate shows these requirements, I know how to reward them. And this is what you, Miss Lioness, and what your soulmate is thinking about as well. They're becoming more enthusiastic and more contemplative. Again, they're going to use their intuitions. And they're going to fall in love. Wedding proposals. They're going to see, Miss Lioness, how your love truly does levitate them and lead them to the love that they always did want. And from doing these practices on themselves first will give them more appreciation to your influence on them. Excuse me. They really care. They really care about how you going to feel about their moves and their directions. They really do. It gets them choked up on that. An invitation to a social event will give them this opportunity to bring you into the world in which they're physically practicing, Miss Lioness. Masculine energy. Your soulmate is starting to revise their plans on the steps in balancing out how to use their management of travels and making a solid relationship in their lives. More going on than meets the eye. Yes, they realize that. And they're starting to see that it was poor timing before. But now, in the now, they're going to use their 7th house, their Libra. 7th house of Libra. Masculine Leos. Your soulmate is using their Libra house. So they're going to be balanced. So even though things look like it's chaotic or very distractive to them, they're going to set a balance to that. And they're going to use what they consider poor timing as the right time. Poor timing can be like, oh, I missed this bus. But from me missing this bus, it allowed me time to look at things that I really had to be prepared for? What if I was in a rush to a meeting that will be beneficial to not just me, but to my soulmate and the stability? Do I really want to rush to that event or to that meeting? Or should I see that even though I missed that bus, it gives me time to really prepare emotionally and intuitively how I'm going to communicate the proposal letter or the proposal plan for this business or for this venture? Now, when I do get to that meeting, I can explain, yes, I'm sorry for being late. However, this is what I have for you. This is what I revised or grounded for you. This is what I found out from this time of lateness or from this time of being tardy. And they're going to see the victory in that. Same for you, masculine Leos. You are a leader. You are the lion of the jungle. Everything revolves around you. You are the sun. So just like the sun, you feel when it is the right time to strike and to move and to navigate. Trust that. When you do, you will have the revisions that you need. You know how to line your 7 abilities, your 7 activities in a more harmonious way that really works for you and the energy that you could put for each activity or for each task. Lioness, your soulmate is seeing too much going on at once, right? When they become that love of themselves and the love of you, and they're thinking about proposals like anything. When you're planning, you're thinking about everything at once. Oh, I got to get a coordinator. I got to get the ring. Oh, I got to get the finances up. They're going to see, okay, let's take a step back, shall we? And really look at what is truly the 2 core values for them. They're going to look at their house of Aries, the first house of individuality, and see how their individuality does match with you, Lioness. They're going to use that individuality and figuring out the way to make this proposal to you. Then they're going to use the second house of Taurus, that stability, that core value of why they feel connected to you, why they don't want the unrequited love anymore, why they don't want to even give you the short end of the stick when it comes to love. They're going to see how that they could implement stability in their lives to be more financially grounded, to show that their finances connect to their core value of who they are. And they're going to then make that decision, and they're going to have a playful approach in that. They're going to show that they see the world as their playground in this endeavor, and they're going to use this time to show how they can use these 2 things before they meet you, that they truly see you as the love of their life, as that true partner for them, and as a person that they want to step into this new cycle with before the marriage. But they want to show you that they are truly serious about marriage, or truly serious about a commitment with you, truly serious about a business venture with you. And they're going to show you in 2 physical ways why they have chosen you and only you. Till we meet again, Mr. and Ms. Leos. Your soulmates are taking this time to become emotionally balanced, to set those foundations, to be more nurturing and catering to not just their needs, but really to yours as well. They're realizing being catering to your needs, to your will, to your understanding, how will allow them to see how it has helped them in their physical approach and making their lives and their own personal lives a better place. I love you. I love you, Mr. and Ms. Leos. We will see you on the other side.